Last week you saw Ace learning how to splice Dyneema down in the cabin of our boat. This week you see him take those skills out onto the deck of the boat in 30 knots of gusting wind. He gets some excellent footage, detailed footage. I hope you enjoyed this part of the video.
drop any of this Dyneema in the water because I have a feeling it will last centuries floating around. Okay, good. There's that. Yep, I think that's going to be all right.
As Ace prepares to put a temporary stainless steel shackle on that lifeline until he makes his soft shackles, I just wanted to point out that this lifeline project, as we described in our last video, lifelines run from the very front of the boat, the bow, clear to the stern on both the port side and the starboard side. We have 2 lifelines on each side, and they help prevent folks going overboard, so very important project. 30 lines needed spliced. The process that you just saw Ace do, that had to happen 30 times. 4 of those lines were pre-spliced when Ace bought the Dyneema, but all the rest had to be done by himself, 26. There are 4 gates, and soft shackles were used on those gates, and you'll see that process coming up in just a minute.
On the way to do some lifeline work. Handy tool bag, a bucket of goodies. I think the first thing I want to do is make a soft shackle for this one. Get rid of those 2. So I want that to be about at least 2.5 inches of shackle. There's 10 inches for the knot and the loop. Then another 5 inches for a 2.5 inch length. That's 15 inches. So I think the standard 20-inch shackle should be good. Gives me a piece that long. You know what? I'm just going to do this whole thing. Have a giant shackle. It's a melted end. I'm going to cut that off. Take about 1 inch over. Push that through. There's that. Now, between here, I want 2.5 inches, so let's say 3. So I want my knot to be right about here. That sounds about right. Start there. This thing is going to stretch, though. I know it is. It's a nice knot with not any sharp points on the Dyneema. Nice rounded points, rounded bends. Okay, that's good. I think I need pliers. Now let's do the job. Alright, let's see what we have here. it stretches. Doubt if I'm able to get this together the way it is. I might have to loosen things up a bit. Could go down there and loosen up the turnbuckle, or perhaps loosen up the eye bolt there. Or maybe I can get through. Looks like I'm getting through. Good. Okay, definitely good there.
Ace is always trying to reuse, recycle, and of course save money, so he left the original turnbuckles in place. Even though they showed some corrosion, some rust. We will find out in a later episode that this didn't work out for the best. I just realized, since these are lifelines, I want everyone to know everyone was fine. No one was injured in the turnbuckle saga.
Coming to help. Not much help. You need a brushing. You need brushed up. You a good girl? Of course you are.
Mentioned that Ace put in 4 gates. One was for his kayak.
22.
These are chafe guards. It came with the Dyneema, so Ace put it on the lifelines where he thought the most friction and wear would be.
Cutting Dyneema. Wow. Wow. Thought that serrated knife might do it. Just shreds it. Interesting. Industrial scissors.
Just a note here, Ace has all of his knives and scissors very sharp.
Okay, this stuff is crazy strong. Wow. That was something.
You can see how easy the Dyneema cuts with the hot knife, but when I asked Ace why he didn't use the hot knife for all the cutting, he said because it melts the 12 strands together and they need to be able to be separated for that tapering and feathering part of the project. Of course, we know that Ace's buck knife is what ended up working best. Next week, Ace finishes the lifeline project by adding a dog net.